Hello everyone and welcome back to the MDNOL Cup Series. Toby Broom on pole, Matthew Campbell Young second, Jackson Stubbs third, Carlos Widows fourth, and Brandon Wilson in fifth. We're here at Gateway for the we're here at Gateway for the I can't think of the race name. It's gonna be the Gateway. It's the Gateway 300. Here we go. Let's get it going. I wasted 30 seconds on an intro. I don't need to do that. Let's get her going. It's the same amount of laps as the truck race because I guess I didn't want to sit through any longer of a race. But who cares? Here we go. Green flag is in the air. We're about to be in the air. And Toby Broom on pole. That's impressive. He'll lead the field to green. A good jump too. Can he hold on in turns 1 and 2? We've seen that happen multiple times where through 1 and 2 it is super hard to hang on to the bottom, but Toby Broom does a great job through 1 and 2. He would love a win because I would lock him into the play. Actually, hold that. Top 30 rule still exists in this playoff format, so I forgot about that. But overall, he would love a win as it would help him advance or have a better shot at advancing to the playoffs. As we head down the front straightaway. Broom leads lap 1, but Matthew Campbell Young is right on his bumper. Mr. Hot Streak behind him. There's Ethan, or no, that's Jackson Stubbs, never mind. I thought Ethan Womack had got up here. I might be like, dang! Clean and green so far. Broom's still doing a good job doing everything he needs to lead, but Matthew Campbell Young just seems to have a slightly better car right now. Carlos Widows has fallen back a little bit, and Stubbs and Brandon Wilson have moved up for position. Oh, here comes Matthew Campbell Young to the inside of Toby Broom. Oh, but Broom got a better run on the outside there. Alright, well, I didn't see that in trucks. And now Jackson Stubbs gets to the outside of Matthew Campbell Young, but nothing he can do with it. Here's Matthew Campbell Young with a big run. I literally was just watching, seeing what was going to happen there. They're side by side down this front straight, but I think Broom is actually going to be able to clear before they get to the corner. I think, heck, I was going to say, I think Jackson Stubbs actually got to the outside of Matthew Campbell Young, and yeah, Broom's going to do a great job and get back down in front of Campbell Young here. To the bottom, here comes Matthew Campbell Young once again. But I just don't know if he can get a good enough run onto the front stretch. Seems like the outside line on exit is where you want to be coming onto the front stretch. But, no, I was going to say maybe Campbell Young has the positioning here, but Toby Broom just drives it in and is going to keep the lead. In the 3 and 4 here. They're going to be side by side on this front stretch once again. Toby Broom doing a really good job here, just getting to that outside and driving it in deep and making sure no one can quite get to his inside here. Jackson Stubbs starting to fall back a little bit though. Carlos Ruiz has actually got up here to this top 3 battle. Matthew Campbell Young weren't able to get the run off the corner that time. So we go down this front straightaway. Matthew Campbell Young actually might have a threat of Carlos Ruiz taking this position from him. And it turns 1 and 2, and I believe Carlos will be able to drive to the inside here. He does. Let's see what kind of run Matthew gets off the corner. Didn't get a great one. It looks like they're going to be pretty much dead even into this corner. And Carlos grabs that position over Matthew Campbell Young, and it looks like TJ Louder and Matthew are going to be side by side. Dang, TJ Louder's picked up a lot of position. I'm not even quite sure where he started. But he's going for the pass here on Matthew Campbell Young. Looks like Matthew should be able to get back in line here, but might have to deal with Jackson Stubbs. As the battle will be 4-4. Yep, able to get ahead of Stubbs. Oh, battle for the lead. Carlos got a good run off the corner, I think. I think he'll be to the inside of Toby Broom here. Yeah, Toby not able to quite drive it off like he had been. Louder followed Broom into the corner. Broom did a decent job exiting the corner, but not able to... Oh, they're dead even, actually. Not able to keep his position. Carlos drives it deeper into the corner, and it's going to be Toby Broom, or excuse me, Carlos Ruiz taking the lead here. But I think Toby's going to be able to hang on to second here. I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. And that actually was Toby Broom. The battle is on for second now. Matthew Campbell Young back up here, still trying to pass Toby Broom. Still looks like the battle for the lead, or what? Looks like what the battle... God, I can't talk. It looks like what the battle for the lead used to be, but got changed up to, simply because Carlos Ruiz got by Toby Broom. Oh, decent run there for Matthew Campbell Young, but he's still not going to be able to have the position he wants. TJ Louder had got to his outside there, but TJ Louder wasn't able to do anything with that. Good run down this back straightaway here for Matthew Campbell Young, but he was thinking about pulling out and just missed the opportunity there, I think. He's going to have to get the run onto the front stretch. Well, it was blocked right there. He had the run, and then, yeah, like I said, it got blocked, so... To head down this back straightaway, Broom doing a really good job at maintaining his position. Oh, here comes a run from Matthew Campbell Young, and a big one at that, but he just checks up on exit. And it looks like he's going to lose that ground. Broom doesn't have to check up, so. And we got Louder to the outside of Campbell Young once again. Oh, here comes Logan Cribb, actually. Logan Cribb was to the inside there of TJ Louder. I think he's going to still be. As is to the inside of Matthew Campbell Young here. But they're not able to get around. I mean, TJ Louder did a good job maintaining there off the corner. Carlos Ruiz has got out to a 2.5 lead, so he's enjoying his time out front. Logan Cribb's going to have to find an area to pass here. He's struggling to do that. Whoa, Cribb got a little loose there off the corner. This battle for third is bringing Brandon Wilson up here as well. If TJ plays this right, he would be able to get down in front of both of these guys, but I think he's back to the outside of Matthew Campbell Young here. Yeah, I think Louder's going to be good here, going to be able to get back in line. And the Apex Legends 38. Good run here off the corner for Louder, but probably not going to matter because we've seen how that's played out for most people. Third of the way through the race here. Got a line of traffic here behind Toby Broom, but Broom is actually managing to close in a little bit on Carlos, who is out to a huge lead. 1.48 seconds over second here. And gained that lap, so gained a 1/10.5 that lap. So he's very happy with his lead, to say the least. Well, Broom cut it in by about a 1/2 that lap, so I guess Broom is getting back on the battle train here for second now. Surprised we've not had any wrecks at all. I mean, that's really surprising that we have not had any wrecks. Excuse me. Sorry about that. As we've now got battles going on. Louder to the outside of Matthew Campbell Young. Oh, Matthew Campbell Young might be to the inside of... Nope. I thought he was going to be the inside of Toby Broom by the time we got to the corner, but it doesn't seem like it. Logan Cribb's going to drive it in there, though. See how that works out for him. Probably won't. Just knowing how off the corners worked for the guy on the inside here so far today. Yeah, it looks like he's still there with TJ Louder, but he's going to pass Louder now. Cleared him. So that'll be good. Let's go through the field real quick. We'll go to the back. See if any drivers back here are carrying any damage or anything, if anything at all has even happened. Like last place is Jonathan Canal. He's struggling here today. He needs to. We need to move forward if he wants to have any chance at making the playoffs. Because he's got to win on the season, but he's got to stay top 30 in points. He's not had the greatest of the season. He's running dead last right now, which would be, I think, 1 point. So he needs to gain a few positions try and get at least a few more points, which, I mean, Will Sensing, Aston Martin, neither one of these guys are having good runs either, so. And this right here is for 12th, so. Here comes Jaden Yoakley on Skylar Doss. Gonna send it into turn 1. Drive it underneath there. Try and hold it down this back straightaway, but I just don't know if that's enough. You can see how big of a lead Carlos has gotten out to up front here. Yoakley could not make that pass. Louder to the outside of Cribb. Carlos almost out to a 2.5 second lead here. I don't know if Carlos has actually won a regular season race or points race on the season. I know he won his dual race. So it really would be, if Carlos can win this, I think this would lock him into the playoffs. I guess I should look. Don't want to be an idiot. According to what I've got, I don't see anywhere that Carlos has won anything outside of his duel. So yeah. Now, Logan Cribb though trying to get up here and take third away from Matthew Campbell Young, but just can't seem to get it done. Carlos has a 2.56 seconds of a lead now. I mean, dang, this is pure domination so far by Carlos. Logan Cribb trying to go a little bit higher, make this outside line, get him a run here. Man, Toby Broom has done a great job at hanging on to second today. But he's going to have to win, though, to make the playoffs, I believe. Matthew Campbell Young with a run off the corner, though. They're dead even down this front straightaway. I think Campbell Young will finally get him into turn 1 here. Oh, here comes TJ Louder on Logan Cribb as well. Well, they almost go. Oh, they are going to be 3 wide. Well, that's interesting. See how this plays out into turn 3. Louder's able to clear. Broom's going to have to go back a few spots. Broom's still going to be 3 wide here. Oh, this is going to be rough on Broom. He's going to lose a bunch of spots here. He managed to hang on to second all day, but now he's going to start to slip back on this outside lane here. And on these pretty old tires, not going to be able to hang on. But Matthew Campbell Young moves up to second now, finally. See if he can run down Carlos. I feel like we haven't focused much on Carlos this race. I mean, yeah, Carlos gained more time. He's almost out to a 3-second lead now, as the battle is actually for third here. Logan Cribb got a good run through the middle of the corner though, so I think Cribb will be able to pass TJ Louder here. Looks like it. No, Brandon Wilson's going to send it to the inside of. Oh boy. Well, doesn't look like Matthew Campbell Young closed in any. In fact, it's now out to a 3-second lead, which is pretty crazy. These guys might need a caution to ruin Carlos's day. In fact, I don't really think there's any mites about it. I think they're going to need a caution to ruin Carlos's day. Oh, actually, that time by, Matthew Campbell Young gained a 10th. You have to gain more than that a lap to get up there, but it is possible here with 25 to go. Coming to 25 to go, I should say. Let's see if he he gained more, but not enough. He's going to have to cut out more than that every lap if he wants any chance of getting up there. Haven't really focused on poor Carlos all day. I mean, he's been out front the whole dang time. Ever since he got the lead, he is taken off. So we're going to have to see if Matthew Campbell Young can do anything. Oh, he gained a lot that lap. Down to 2.62. Matthew Campbell Young is cooking. But is there enough time to get up there to Carlos? I'm going to say yes. I think there's enough time for him to get there. Excuse me. My chair is agony whenever it does that. Let's see what the gap is this time. A 10th off. He's still gonna have to gain more than that a lap. Or he's just gonna not make it. But catching is one thing, passing is another, so you can always keep that in mind. Oh man. That's what I get for taking a nap in between recording races. .31. Matthew Campbell Young closed in a lot that lap. As we're going to have 21 to go. Or actually, we'll have... We'll have 21 to go this time by. See what the gap's gonna be. Start finish line. Another great lap for Matthew Campbell Young. 2 more seconds, 2/10 of a second shaved off. And Logan Cribbs right in his racetracks. Toby Broom still hanging on in the top 10, back in 8th. Been incredibly hard to pass here today. Shaved off. It's going to be close. It depends how much he shaves off on this lap, whether or not I think he'll be able to get there, but as of the speed he's going right now, he's catching quick enough, I believe. Let's see what he shaves off this lap. Oh, definitely. Another 2/10 off. Look at the lap time difference here. 34.923 versus 34.716. But looky here. Not faster, but this lap I think he will be. Logan Cribb right on the back bumper of Matthew Campbell Young and might go to the inside here. Okay, well, Not going to do anything with it, though. Couldn't quite get to the inside like he wanted to. And he actually lost time that lap, so that's going to hurt him. Going to hurt his chances a lot. They started to battle and, well, really showed. I think Logan Curb tried to go to the inside again that lap, so he probably lost time. Yeah. Them battling is going to cost these guys, but I think Matthew Campbell Young's lost some pace here. If Logan Cribb can make this pass, then I do believe it will be possible for Cribb to win this race. But he's just struggling to make the pass, and now TJ Lauder's going to get his outside. So Carlos might have this one locked down now with the fact that they're battling it back here. Yeah, Carlos gaining chunks of time here each lap. And now the battle's for third. Actually, Lauder might get that on the outside there. That's impressive if he does. Yeah, he did. Lauder goes to the outside of Cribb and takes a position. I'd like to see if he can do the same to Campbell Young here. But let's see if Campbell Young gains any time this lap from having to battle, or from not having to battle, I should say. Yeah, he did. Not much, but gained some. It's just going to be super hard to catch now because of the fact that they battled for so long. It had gotten down to like a 1.8 second lead, but they lost about I should say they lost about half a second battling there, so. We'll see how much faster Campbell Young is when he's not battling somebody. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Only about a tenth faster. Probably need to be able to gain about 0.3 a lap here if he wanted to catch completely up. But at least 2 a lap. And go a little bit under 2 a lap. Not fast enough as of right now. Unless he's got something crazy planned up. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough. As Campbell Young down this back straightaway, trying to do everything he can to close in, but I just don't think there's going to be enough speed, and the battle's going to be for third again. Cribb's there. We're going to have to see what kind of run he gets in this front straightaway, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, a big lap that time by Matthew Campbell Young. If he can put off laps like that, he can catch. But he's going to have to put those off consistently. It can't be any battling for second. He's got to keep it in front of Lauder and do everything he can to catch Mr. Carlos Widows in the 22. Oh no. Unfortunately for Campbell Young here, I think he's going to get caught by Lauder, and they're probably going to end up battling. I don't think he gained any time that lap anyways, so. Oh, he did. Gained quite a bit, but I think we're in a point of the race where it's just going to be a a tough struggle for Campbell Young to gain all that time back. If Louder's able to pass him, maybe he could get there, because Louder seems pretty fast, but I don't see this being the case, and Louder's going to look to the inside, so... Well, Louder wasn't able to drive it off the corner very well, so... Just going to cost these guys. It's... yeah. Didn't lose a whole lot of time, but... not able to drive the way he wants to through the corners, having to block. So. TJ Louder now. Well, the battle might be for third. It would take a lot for Matthew Campbell Young to catch at this point. He's been under constant attack, so I just don't think it'll be possible for him to... Oh, I know, he's going to have to battle for position here again. Louder has check up, though. Couldn't drive it to his inside. Oh, and the yellow's out. Whoa! We went all race without a caution, and this has changed everything. It was not Allen. It was not Alan Jones. The yellow flag is out for something else. We have had a wreck. I think it may have been the 17. And if not, we'll find out who it was. Somebody got turned up in the corner. Oh, Skylar Doss seems to have went around here. Alright, well, let's take a look at what happened down the front straightaway. Skylar Doss gets kind of dumped by Jake Unsensing. It looked to me like... We'll take a look at this from one more angle. I am going to guess that Skylar came up in front of Sensing, and Sensing was going to try and drive it to his outside, misjudges it a little bit, and, well, because of that, Skylar goes around. I mean, I don't even think he fell all the way to last. I think he got back going and was alright. I don't even think he has that much damage. But the caution is out. That's the big deal out of all this. Excuse me, man. Throat itches. MF now. This is going to be an opportunity for both Jonathan Canales to gain position, but more importantly, Matthew Campbell Young could take this win away from Carlos. That would be absolutely detrimental to the race that Carlos has had. But wouldn't that be fitting for a race like this to be taken away this late? Man, wouldn't that be something? Here we go. Can Carlos get the jump? He's going to have 3 laps to go to hang on. But Matthew was faster at one point. A green flag, and he gets the jump he needed. But will it be enough down this front straightaway as Dylan Thomas goes into the corner? Trying to gain position. No one able to do so far. Carlos still able to maintain that lead. Oh, and it's going to be a battle for second. The same thing that costed him previously. And Carlos gets out to a pretty big lead already. About a half a second. As the battle is for second now. Actually, I think Campbell Young can get clear here. He might be able to have a run on this last lap, but I just don't see it. I think it's too late, too little, too late now. Oh, and Louder's going to try and drive it to Campbell Young's inside, and does so, but gets checked up off the corner. And a white flag is in the air. down the back straightaway for the final time. Not much to really say about it. Carlos has been flat out dominant today, and still continues to be. Through 3 and 4 for the final time, and on into the front straightaway. Carlos Widows will win at Gateway, and likely lock himself into the playoffs with that win. The top 10 is Carlos Widows, Matthew Campbell Young, TJ Louder, Logan Cribb, Dylan Thomas. I knew who that was. I didn't mean to press the spacebar. Brandon Wilson, P6. P7 goes to Kyle Phillips. P8 goes to Jackson Stubbs. P9, Toby Broom hangs on to the top 10. P9. And 10th goes to Ethan Womack. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace out.